It's the morning of May 19th, 2022. As you can tell in my voice, I literally just woke up. And I wanted to address some of the crazy comments that I woke up to. Because these fucking perverts think their words matter. One of them had said something about me calling my ex-husband while he was at work, threatening to hurt my child. That's not what the fuck happened. I would call him incessantly at work because of my psychiatric medications. I wasn't feeling well at all. I never placed my child in harm's way at all, ever. So when I called him and told him I need somebody to watch her so that I can rest, I'm not doing good. I feel like shit, and I would cry, and I told him, like, I'm just going to leave her, in the room by herself then. And that wasn't like me. So this was all after the fact that his family physically assaulted me. If you don't understand that that's what happens to people, and they're drained, and they're tired, and they didn't call to threaten their child's life, they called to get help from their fucking husband, who was a piece of shit, and didn't monitor, didn't bother to, not monitor, but watch the child here and there. So there I was, a new mother, had been physically assaulted by his family, was dealing with the sexual trauma that I was raised around, didn't have the therapy that I needed, and what did he do? Ignored me, constantly. So he chose his work over his family. But then when he got enough money, because I was the one paying out of pocket for all the needs that we had, it's very true. He didn't have to pay a dime for any of those articles or belongings that I listed toward, what you need for a child, like a crib. He didn't pay for it. Bassinet, didn't pay for it. None of it. So the fact of it is you're defending someone that lied about everything. And how dare you? How fucking dare you to presume that you would take the words of this manipulative monster? He even told me that he didn't believe in the constructs of marriage. And then he turned around and got married to someone else. That is the flat, and then also too, to leave me with 2 loaded guns after deeming me mentally disabled. So you tell me, what does this really look like? And somebody said, why don't you get off the internet? Why don't you get off the fucking internet? This is my only means of reaching out before I end up hurting myself, and that's what the fucking point of this was. To share my life story with the daughter that was removed from me under the words and manipulative lies of all these other fucking people. And here I am trying to survive. I'm trying to share with everyone, this is how you live when people will fuck with your life. This is how you live when you're trying to stay away from toxic people. So somebody said something like, yes, or something about I'm homeless by choice. I already disclosed that in one of my videos. I need a home, but I'm not going to go back to my fucking toxic family. I'm not going to go back to any of these perverted men that have abused me. I'm not going to go back to any of my ex-boyfriends or anything. And I've told everyone, I've been asked numerous times to live with some of these men. But I don't. I choose not to. Because I wanted the best for my daughter. And I wanted her to understand too that she could make it on her own. But how? When there's no resources for women. There's no help for women. And I found that out through all of the interactions that I have face to face. It has nothing to do with you internet trash that try to, demean me and send a bunch of messages and try to harass me. You don't know shit. You don't know what the fuck happened behind the closed doors. That's why I film myself behind closed doors, so just you understand. This is my reality. These people are fucking deranged. If anyone pushes me back into the fucking arms of my family, or the arms, I will literally slice their fucking throats. Literally. I'm done. I'm done fucking with them. I'm done with the fact that they're running around free right now after getting away with my fucking molestation, getting away with my abuse, getting away with fucking hurting me. And these people are just chilling. And I'm like, eventually you'll get your fucking karma. Here I have been crying and shit about all this stuff. Look how puffy my fucking eyes are. You don't even realize how pathetic you look trying to argue things you don't know. Like, how fucking retarded are you people? For real. Waking up to all that nonsense, presuming I give a fuck, I'm just going to remove the commentary because it doesn't make any goddamn sense. You're not making any headway. You're not changing or altering my perspective at all. So I'm not sure what the fuck is mentally wrong with you people. You need to seek psychiatric help and psychological help. Do not comment to me. Do not come to me pretending like you fucking care too. And in actuality, you're just trying to get information from me that I've already disclosed. I don't give a fuck. I don't. That's why I call everything out. That's why I put myself in fucking danger. That's just for that fucking reason. All of this shit. You all are trash for talking down to me. You all are trash for stealing my child. You all are trash for believing all these fucking manipulative monsters. So for everyone out there that's like, she looks like she's trying to help you, straight into a fucking straitjacket again, because all she wants to do is physically harm me because she's on fucking pills and alcohol. Do you not see how it's miswritten in the fucking text? Her final text back to me? Do you not see the difference in the way her wording is? She is not stable. And the fact that she reaches out to try to lure me back into her life after all the abuse, do you not see how much gaslighting that is? Do you not see how much gaslighting I lived through already? And that's why I don't have my child, because that crazy bitch signed the fucking papers over for my kid. That bitch. So don't tell me that I should have to go back to this woman after she told me everything's going to be fine. Brandon's going to take care of the baby, and he's never going to hurt you. He promised he loves you. Well, that didn't happen, bitch, did it? So you don't know what the fuck you're talking about because you're a goddamn alcoholic pillhead. And I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of you people like siding with these monsters. Then that makes you a fucking monster. That makes you fucking nothing to me, you piece of shit. Let's just put it that way. Why don't people get on the actual truth? Why don't they actually harp about things that matter? This shit doesn't matter. And some asshole was trying to tell me about Russia too. Russia didn't kick out McDonald's. And then he went and retracted all of that. He deleted his own comment because he said he noticed that actually Starbucks and Pepsi and Coca-Cola are leaving too. All toxic companies. Interesting. All companies with toxins in their products. And they all of a sudden are leaving as well. And I disclosed that on my video about people trying to realize what true health is, what benefits behind things. And I'm living proof of that too. If you avoid, I don't drink soda. Every once in a while I will, but not like name brands or anything like that. And when I do, it's only a sip here and there because it burns. So carbonated water and everything's not good for us. And I realize that. Every additive. Even with the coffee that I had yesterday. Like, I know the difference is when I've got certain additives in my system. And people need to start manning up and realizing it within themselves. These crazies that keep commenting. They're over there fucking hopped up on sugar and shit. Hopped up on this and that. Hopped up on caffeine. Hopped up on, their energy drinks. All this and that. These toxic things. And it's like, good for you, people. That makes you crazy. That means your comments mean nothing. That means you're part of that end of the spectrum that needs help. Because you don't have any self-discipline to stay away from animal products. You have no self-discipline to stay away from those additives, those, artificial substances that are detrimental to our brain and chemical makeup. And you drink alcohol and you take psychiatric medications. No, you're on that end of the spectrum that I don't give a shit about. That's why your comments get deleted. Because you're irrelevant. You are literally going to get wiped off the face of the earth. And I tried to explain that to people. You're not going to last long. And either that, you're going to end up with a fucking cancer or something like that. And also around your electronics for too long, you're going to end up with all kinds of your brain's going to get fried. And I'm not even joking about that. The blue light that comes from that manipulates our mind. That's why I didn't make a video last night before crying about my mom being fucking psychotic. I didn't make a video of myself crying last night before bed because I realized, I was like, Leticia, don't fucking worry about that bitch. She's fucking crazy. Just block her and don't worry about anybody else and their stupid comments by the time, you wake up. So, yeah, I slept for, 8 hours straight. And I feel much better. But I don't feel better because nobody is seeing why I need justice in this situation. No one is seeing why I was manipulated. Instead, they are not piecing together the facts. I was abused. I was submissive because I was told that I had to keep my mouth shut, even when I was a child, and throughout the divorce and everything too. That's what I had learned growing up, is that I needed to be, hush-hush about everything, and then I would get what I wanted. And then I'm like, no, thank you. If that's how you guys play your games, if that's how you need to be initiated into a family or whatever, to keep secrets that are, deadly secrets, as well as just like dangerous secrets, and no, you're not my family then. You're not a part of God's family either. You're a part of whatever satanic cult you're come from. And so I don't understand why people think I care. Like, are you okay? I care for your psychological well-being. You're obviously sick. You're obviously mentally ill. And and everybody knows these people that are leaving comments have no subscribers. They're new to YouTube, so they're fresh. They're just there to harass me. That's just trolling, right? You realize that, right? So whatever they say is irrelevant compared to what I say on my own channel. And somebody said something about I needed to get new content. I keep talking about the same things. Are you fucking stupid? That's the fucking point. I'm talking about my life. What new material do you want me to find or do? This is my fucking life. I'm chronicling my life, and you want me to expand on it? You want me to have new material? What do you want me to do? Start recording all of my conversations with people? Start recording myself going in and out of places? No. I'm commenting. This is my way of therapy. Watching myself, knowing that these videos are out there so they can save my child at some point, knowing that, she'll understand one day that it was not me. I did not fucking place you in danger whatsoever. My daughter was always well taken care of. The fact that my ex-husband didn't help me to get me out of the house and find me things to do with my daughter or paid for it or nothing. He didn't offer me money to go in and help me take care of my child. Instead, he kept me confined at home. Whenever there was any kind of like issue or whatever, I'm gonna saggy titty. Started to get meat into it. Look at all the wrinkles, but it's actually filled out a lot more. It's crazy. It's crazy the way boobs are. So anyway, if he would have offered to pay for things, maybe I wouldn't have been so stressed the fuck out toward him. But when I was stressed the fuck out toward him, he started making up a bunch of bullshit, saying I gotta go home. She's threatening to hurt herself or the baby. The only person I was there to hurt was myself. And their doctors fucking know that. The doctors know I'm not homicidal, except toward the people that have abused me. I've never been homicidal toward my child. Never. Even right now with this baby, I feel terrible even having to disclose what I have to do about murdering it, because that's crazy. It's not a real human then. If it's not being taken care of, if it's toxic, if it came from, this dark fucking start, the darkest fucking type of conception there is, then no. I'm pretty sure it's part of the devil's pack, and I'm not going to get in trouble or reprimanded for saving myself, for keeping myself sane during all of this. Losing another child? Whatever. It's just part of life. I've come to that conclusion. I'm done. I'm just going to be like every man I know and detach. Not have any emotions toward anything, because that's exactly what it's like. And men are sick in the fucking head that they don't have emotions towards stuff. Instead, they believe that, it's all right, fuck this and that, and like literally, like have sex with everything. Leave it for fucking dead. and then expect them to care for our offspring. I'm not going to care for your stupid-ass offspring, Jason Wallace, you piece of shit. And I'm pretty sure I clarified the fact that it's going to be your fucking kid, because the due date's September 4th, exactly 9 months, which is insane, because all I did was tell the doctor the fucking truth. All I did was tell her exactly the dates, and they were like, yep, more than likely it's this date. So, anybody that's fucking trying to contradict my story, anybody that's making all this nonsense material about me, you need to grow the fuck up. You need to rationalize that you're attacking the wrong person, that you need to start placing everybody else's, doxing everyone else, placing all their information online, not mine, because I'm not the one doing anything wrong. I'm speaking out against these abusers, like speaking out against these perpetrators, and you are just harassing me. That's insane. You look fucking stupid. You really do. You look fucking stupid for it. Who the fuck does that? So last night before I fell asleep, the reason why I slept so goddamn good before, like, brushing my teeth and leaving the gym and whatever after showering up, yeah, I had a bunch of fucking gummies too, and that's what made me pass out. That's actually what helped me to sleep. I had 2 gummies and then squirted some of that, what is that? I don't think it's called tincture, right? It's the oil or whatever. Not CBD. THC oil or whatever. I had a tiny bit of that left because it fell over and spilled everywhere. I don't know. The lid was fucked up on the bottle. You'd think you'd be able to get some type of compensation for that too. There's never any compensation for faulty packaging on fucking marijuana products. What the fuck? You need to start regulating that nationally. Fucking federally accepting the fact that we need recreational marijuana, and then you could make your money off of everybody. So there's your monetary gain. Here's your proof that everybody that smokes weed is fucking easygoing and just wants their fucking weed. I don't want this fucking baby. I don't want my daughter anymore. I just want weed. Let me do that exchange with the universe. Fuck all these kids. Fuck this baby. It's definitely not going to end up in the hands of anybody else either. I'm letting you know. If you steal from Leticia, she's going to get back at you in some way or another. And she's going to horrify everyone in the process. Because that's what Leticia does. Scares the shit out of people. Usually it makes them realize you need to fucking man up. You need to make some changes. You're obviously in the wrong. And obviously, I'm living proof of that. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and talk some shit to Leticia. You all look fucking stupid. I'm about to go in here and take a piss and probably a shit. And I'm going to think about you assholes and the entire fucking process. Thinking, you know what? You're going to eat my shit one of these fucking days. One of these days, you'll eat the fucking words that you try to tell me, you dumb cunts. Because everyone in my fucking... all the therapists know. All the fucking people I interact with know I'm no fucking danger to anybody aside from the people that have fucking abused me. So the fact that he made up stories about me threatening my kid and that's why he ran home, what a little pussy. What a little bitch. No wonder he fucking ran away. No wonder he did it in such a deceptive way to keep his mouth shut and everything so that I didn't find out what kind of shady shit he was actually doing. Oh, I already fucking knew, bitch. I already knew you were shady as fuck. The things you did, the way that you moved in with me, the way that you used me, the way that you gaslighted me so you had a place to stay still. Oh yeah, I know. And then we got knocked up and we're forced to be around each other because neither one of us, I felt too bad about kicking you out. And then what? We had a kid. So we were forced to be together for a little while. And then you were like, oh yeah, no, we're just going to mark this bitch as crazy and I'm going to go off and have a new family. We'll see how that works, bitch. We'll see how that works. And you telling all your stupid friends that it was whatever. What do you have to fight back with? What proof? What proof do you have? Are there text messages that say, I'm going to kill my child? No. Phone calls. I'm too stressed out. I'm worried she's going to get hurt because, I can't watch her right now. I've got to go sleep. I've got to go cry. I don't feel good. I'm freaking out. I'm on all these pharmaceuticals because your family physically assaulted me, and I can't get over that. And I'm not in therapy. That's what happened back then. So everybody needs to see it from a rational perspective, and whatever is not going on here is everything in the South is irrational anyway. So, like, I already knew that I was fighting an uphill battle when I was disclosing the truth, and that nobody was going to believe me, and that nobody was going to actually do anything about it, because they believe I have to put money toward trying to fix it. It's not my job to put money toward it. It's the government's job to fix this shit. Because you fucked up and you allowed these pedophiles to end up owning my child. You allowed this fucking deviant, this fucking psychopath, physically abusive, sexually abusive, and his family the same. And you're going to tell me that I was undeserving? I'm pretty sure God told me I'm very deserving, and that's why I was blessed with another child all of a sudden. Blessed. Why would you force a baby upon me, Jason Wallace? I wanted the plan B. If I could have had the fucking money to go get it myself, I would have fucking done it. Because I was weighing it out the entire time I was sitting in the fucking car when I left. Should I go get the plan B right now and just be out the gas money? And God told me, no, just place it in my hands. I'll take care of it. So either it wasn't God and it was something else, and it was just the devil playing with me again. And that's fine. I don't give a fuck what you people think. He fucking shouldn't be alive right now, my child. And Jason Wallace is a fucking rapist. Whomever that fucking was, whoever stuck their dick in me, that was a fucking rapist. So, what's wrong with you people? Get lives. Grow the fuck up. Why don't you find out what the fuck truly happened here and then come back to me, you dumb cunts? Because you don't know shit. None of you. And you're not doing anything to fix the situation. Instead, I end up traumatized more by these people reaching out to me. Oh my God, I'm gonna go fucking burn her goddamn house down just for fucking inviting me over. I will kill her and her fucking family and her fucking stupid cat. Like, swear to God, keep that shit away from me. Keep these fucking idiotic abusers away from me. I will literally burn their fucking houses down and lock them in it so they have nowhere to go. Seriously, I am done. I'm done fucking with you. I'm done fucking with the system. If they can't do things appropriately through the courts without me having to shovel out a shit ton of money that I don't have because you made sure I didn't, and I don't fight in that way because money is the fucking devil. No, I will literally kill them all. If you do not do shit about anybody, and if you do not fix these situations, if the government doesn't see what the fuck they did, the authorities don't see what the fuck they did, I will literally kill people. Literally. I am going to find them and I'm going to murder everyone in this story so that you understand these people have abused me to the point where I snapped, and I'm going to get physically violent at some point because I'm going to show you what you want to see. What everyone lied about. I was never fucking violent before, but I will prove it to you now because that's how it goes. After years and years of sustained neglect and abuse toward me because nobody fixed it, they're gonna end up fucking dead. All of them. All of the abusers. I will literally find these motherfuckers, including Jason Wallace, and I will fucking stab him to goddamn death with my bare hands. You think I'm fucking playing? You think I'm fucking playing? I am not fucking playing at all. You people are sick in the fucking heads, and you need to fix and correct this bullshit so I can go about my fucking life, have all the fucking weed I want, have the fucking kids that I fucking was forced into having, and then just fucking take care of them through your fucking means, because why should I fucking work? And somebody said, God wants you to work for it. You know, God, you know, you don't just wait. No, that's not what God said to me. God said, finally, you can rest. Finally, you can rest because now you've gotten your words out and you can rest. God told me, Leticia, you're too stressed the fuck out. You can't be around people. And somebody even said about, like, being homeless by choice. No fucking shit. I've already disclosed that. I am homeless by choice because I will not go back to any of the abusers. I will not go to a fucking shelter because they're disgusting. I will not go. I will literally stay in my fucking car. And some asshole said something about, I said, we're not jealous. So why do you think we're jealous of you? Because you keep commenting. because you think that your words matter. So that makes you jealous that your words aren't getting it anywhere. Not with me, not with any of my community, none of it. Because you're fucking stupid. Because anybody that follows me and supports me is not going to listen to your stupid bullshit. And I don't even know why I have subscribers right now either. I don't know why people comment. I don't need your commentary. All I'm doing is chronicling my life for my child. I don't need your stupid comments swaying me into believing something it's not, or swaying others to believe there's, all these lies and fabricated nonsense. You're all stupid. You look fucking retarded. So get a life, grow the fuck up, maybe man up and take care of yourself, and go brush your fucking teeth and your ass. Brush your ass, wash your fucking ass. Because we all know you're all disgusting. If you're over here commenting on the internet like crazies, that means you can't take care of yourself. That means that you literally have no lives. That's why you're jealous. Because you see me brush my teeth. Because you see me eat this wonderful food. And then you're trying to demean me. You're trying to cut me down. And that's why you're jealous. And you don't see it. See, that's the crazy part about mental illness. You do not understand that you're mentally ill. And that's the funny part. Because there were years back when I was on psychiatric medications, I didn't know I was suffering through mental illness. I didn't even think about it. I thought I was fine. But in the medications said I was fine. And yet, I wasn't fine. I was going around acting out in the way that was not healthy. That ended up hurting everybody around me. So, you people are sick. You people need lives. And that's why you're envious. Because you see me going around doing shit all day long, working out, doing this and that, and you don't for yourself, and you can't, and you have a bunch of stupid kids, and that's how it is. You're ignoring them to be on the internet, and that makes me laugh, because I'm like, well, there's your future generation that's going to get wiped out again. Another pandemic is going to involve all these individuals and their offspring. Bet. Because, nature has a way of, selecting the most valuable and allowing them to excel. It's called natural selection. Duh. And you're all going to get wiped out, phased out, because you're too retarded to maintain your own personal health and hygiene and mental health and physical well-being and whatever. So true. So true. That's why there's so many people that are actually woke, truly woke, and understand the differences and aren't alcoholics. There's some people that say they're woke and they drink alcohol and everything. You're not woke. That means your chemical makeup is off. And there's shit that you lie about all the time. There's shit that you if you need that alcohol, that little nip here and there, that's altering your chemistry, That makes you fucking crazy. I hope you understand that. And even with the marijuana, it's not that crazy because it does dissipate out of your system and everything, but it heightens your mood. Alcohol is a depressant. So what are you thinking? Are you stupid? Like, what are you having, manic times where you're crazy and you need to come down from that? Then have a little alcohol then. Sure. But it's not supposed to do that. It's not supposed to be there as something to help you cheer up, an antidepressant. It's not. It's a depressant. It makes you sad. It makes you want to do things to harm yourself and others. So that's why I don't have alcohol in my system. That's why people know. That's why I get blood work done every time I'm at the hospital, so they have it on record. I'm not a crazy bitch. I didn't lie. It was all the fucking chemicals I was pumped with the pharmaceuticals and whatever. So I have proof in everything. I have proof in all this. Can be tracked and traced. That the government didn't do their jobs right. The authorities didn't do their jobs right. And that's why you're jealous. Because this is an actual story. This is an actual relevant story. And I should actually contact news crews. I should. News crews, that's like Blue's Clues. Because that's honestly what it's like. I was taken advantage of and I'm still being taken advantage of. And I'm pregnant right now with some fucking asshole's kid. I should contact the news. Because this is not okay. I literally am living out of my car and they're trying to say that I was the one that falsified the rape. The fuck, I didn't accept him the first time. I didn't accept him inside of me the first time. So the secondary time doesn't matter. That negates that. The fact that he did not, and people get away with that all the time, taking people to court here and there. Their own wives and whatever, or their own husbands, I'm saying. So why would you think that I asked for it? Why would you even presume that? People know me. They know I'm a prude, that I'm not going to give it up that fucking easily. So, you're all in the wrong. And you'll all get your fucking karma from it. And you're all going to end up with fucking toxic fucking shit attached to you. Demonic shit happening to you and everything because you deserve it. And I'm going to sit back and I'm just going to be like, oh, I'm sorry. I told you not to fuck with me. I told you not to fuck with me of all people. Because I will literally tell God about it. I will harp about it until you're fucking dead and all your fucking everything is gone. So, yep. And that's why it's like, you want me to make new material? Oh, new material, okay. How about you go and burn your fucking house down with you inside of it and all your children and all your pets and everything? Why don't you go burn it down? All of it. Why don't you go and kill yourself? Because that would be beneficial to the world around us. So, that's nice. Don't talk to me like that. You literally have forced me. That's what the fucking haters talk about. And then I can't speak about it? Everyone has always said that to me. And it's like, no, I have my freedom of speech to tell everyone exactly what they've told me. Get over yourselves. This is me speaking back the words that you offered me. Go kill yourselves. Please. It would help save the world if you were just dead. Okay? 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 Sounds good. May 19th, 2022. I'm already in a shitty-ass mood because you people are fucking crazy. I'm gonna go splurge on myself and spoil myself because that's all I can do. And I'm grateful for the donations because that's all I can think about. And I've got to find some way of getting actual weed, which is going to be expensive for me either way. Either placing money into, which would probably be the cheapest way, is like getting my card renewed so I can go and buy it at the dispensaries in Arkansas so that it won't be as expensive. They're cheaper down there when they have their sales. Illinois is fucking like $50 an eighth. What the fuck? What's wrong with you people? It's rape. Fucking raping us. I'm getting sweaty. Everyone have a good day. Everyone else have a good day. And I pray that everyone gets their blessings either way. Have a blessed day, everybody. You comment about my aesthetics, I swear to God, you're going to end up with more fucked up things happening to you. I told you, karma's a bitch. Like, I enjoy your comments because I know that you're going to get it back tenfold. So, keep fucking with me. Okay? Keep doing it. We'll see what the fuck happens, bitch. Leticia Collins Servin. Bye-bye.